I bought a Tapper colt at the Keeneland September sale and incredibly excited about that purchase. It was a colt that had plenty of size and scope and carried himself with a real presence that drew me to him.
I bought a Tapper colt out of Black Coronas at the Phasey Tipton July sale, out of a Curlin mare, big beautiful horse. We're real excited about him coming up in the spring.
Taprit, standing at Gainesway.
Dan Illman, Mike Beer, taking a look back at the San Felipe Stakes for our Kentucky Derby prep recap presented by Gainesway. It was the second start of the Santa Anita meet for Forbidden Kingdom, who exploded onto the scene going 7/8 in the San Vicente last time out, Mike. He had to answer the two-turn question. We break from the gate. Forbidden Kingdom breaks. He is the number 6. The race is over.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed, this horse. He's very fast. He's going to clear this field heading into the first turn. He's not clearing, though, Dan, because everybody else was taking a hold. He had to run a little bit to get there, and he just never backs off the gas in this race. He just keeps going fast around the track.
We were watching this race together live, and you were just impressed from start to finish with Forbidden Kingdom. Big speed. You see the fractions are legitimate. 22-3, 45-4 for the half. Armagnac is on a hard chase. Armagnac is going to really pay the price, and Forbidden Kingdom is just going to remain strong. Now, he is loose on the lead. When you're this fast, I guess you're going to be loose in races like this.
Yeah, he's just really fast. I mean, you feel like, going this kind of a pace in major stakes races, you feel like sometimes you're just going to pay the price for doing it. This horse doesn't he pay the price, Dan? Nobody ever gets near him in here. He's already burned off the horse who's been chasing him up the backstretch. You're going to see the runner-up Doppelganger make an inside move here around the second turn. And it looks like Doppelganger's got a lot of momentum, Dan, and is really going to be a threat in this race. Guess what? He doesn't even make it close. Forbidden Kingdom never backs off in here. His ears are still straight up in the air, and he wins for fun.
You're absolutely right. I think there were a lot of folks that were thinking, well, maybe he's going to start feeling the effects of his early efforts. Doppelganger trying to build up some steam. No factor. Forbidden Kingdom stays straight, stays strong, sprints on home. This is a very fast race. He earned a 98 Beyer speed figure, of course, on top of the 94 he earned in the San Vicente. He is geared down the final 16th of a mile. Maybe not the strongest San Felipe field in the world, but you wanted to see this horse go 2 turns. He went 2 turns, and he did it very, very well.
Yeah, exactly. He was really impressive. I get it. It really wasn't that strong of a field. Doppelganger, still has a chance to be an okay horse. He's very lightly raced, and I actually felt like he ran in here. He just happened to run into an absolute buzzsaw. The rest of the field, you could obviously question the quality behind Forbidden Kingdom. I don't really know how much it matters, though, Dan. Based off his last 2 starts, this horse is good.
He is by American Pharoah. There are a lot of milers on the bottom of his pedigree. We'll talk a lot more about his pedigree in the DRF breeding report later this week. A lot of times horses like this are sometimes too fast for their own good when they go longer distances. Obviously, it isn't an issue against this sort of field going 1 mile and a 16th. He's very good at 7 furlongs. But I guess the test will come in his next start, assuming it's the Santa Anita Derby, where let's see if he can carry his speed all the way, distances 1 mile and an eighth, let alone the 1.25 miles, because I don't think he's really a rateable type.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. You're right. As the distances get longer, it could get a lot harder for him. And obviously, listen, the fields are going to get tougher as well. So, he has a couple of things that I guess you could still say that he has to prove himself, along those kinds of lines. But man, it's nice to have fast and talented horses, and he's a fast and talented horse.
The Doppelganger you mentioned has some ability. He may continue to improve. He certainly isn't a horse for a race like the Preakness or anything right now. A horse like Armagnac, well, he just got burned off. I'm willing to draw a line through that race. Maybe with an easier pace scenario, he gets it done next time.
Yeah, I mean, Armagnac is the one who really paid the price in here doing the chasing. The fact that he, never even got close at all to Forbidden Kingdom is probably a little disappointing. Who knows where he turns up next, but he got absolutely dusted in here.
And I guess forget the rest. Beautiful Art might be a horse to be okay on turf down the road, I think. But let's take a look at the horse card for Forbidden Kingdom. Trained by Richard Mandella, my racehorse Spendthrift, again, by American Pharoah. Just a super impressive performance for this chestnut colt. He made quick work of the San Felipe to the tune of a 98 Beyer speed figure. We're assuming it's going on to the Santa Anita Derby. Let's take a look at the prices. He was favored. He was fairly heavily favored. He pays $4. 6, 5, and 1. Forbidden Kingdom gets valuable Kentucky Derby qualifying points.